Imagine the big anchor and all hanging out. No anchor on it now, but you imagine the big anchor hanging from the side. The last time we were down here, there was some pathway belonging to the other dock was all closed off. Might be open today. I'm putting my hood up again, Lana. It's freezing. That clock up there is saying 10:30, like. It's worth the while lighting it up, isn't it? No luck with a table, no luck. You think it'd be handy getting a sideboard? No luck. I might try some second-hand shops, that's what I'm coming down to. When I was away, look at them ones going for cookies hanging behind. Come on down this way then, Pep, come on down this way, scrounge around the tables. When I was away there, a lot of our furniture was like plywood that was stained. So all that furniture, you get a big wardrobe. The stall was pretty light to lift, but it was plywood, it was strong. You would have had a mahogany door and plywood sides, and all stained looked the same. And wee drawers and all that. But now I went to see the 100% oak furniture. Hey, they couldn't make it any thinner. It may be 100% oak, but if I closed my eyes and I got my foot and had a kick, you would bust the door off. Now I'm not saying furniture should be standing up to kicking like, but you wouldn't do that to an old-fashioned wardrobe, would you? They built years ago, and yet they were pretty light. So I don't know. And then I was looking, then the closest I could get then was a pine. I seen one good one. There was one good one there for sale. It was a broken drawer front, and the back was broke off. Wouldn't bother me the back, and that was the only one I've seen all day that was heavy, 100% solid wood. Of all the things looked at, it was damaged, and it was still 700 or 800 pound. Can't mind now. Wrote it down somewhere. It's still there. If they sell me with a broken drawer, they're bringing a boy in. A boy's coming in on Monday. So this is the outlet of a fancy store. He's there stuff. It's a fancy store, their store, and this is their outlet one for damaged furniture. But they're bringing a boy in tomorrow to fix 3 or 4 bits of furniture. So he's going to glue that drawer front on, even though technically speaking, like, you buy a solid wood drawer because it's got a wee tongue groove. Hadn't that tongue groove if it had been broke off. Now I could have patched it up myself, a lot of screws and stuff, but they're going to fix it up, so they are and sell for that price. And I said, I'll come back and see it once it's fixed up. But if they sold it as it was, like, I don't know what they're paying this boy tomorrow to fix it. If they could sell it as it was, knock off a couple hundred, I would have bought it. The second one I seen then was in home something you call it. It's similar to the one Esteban I was looking at, but the only problem with the one Esteban was a hardwood, but it's got a laminate top to it, while the other one is laminate, but everything else is solid, and it would fit my hall the best, the easiest one to fit. Well, they had a pine version, but it's rough pine, rough. A blind person can continue to get a splinter rubbing their hands on it, and it had one edge damaged, and unfortunately it was the edge that was shown. If it were on the other side, it wouldn't have shown. But because it's real wood, you could tend to sand it down, but it's still £500. And it's up here in Belfast. They're going to charge me, if they take it from Belfast to Esteban and their own lorry for nothing, it's still going to cost £40 to get it delivered from Esteban to my house. So £40 under £500 is a right jump, like. And maybe waited a couple of weeks to get it. And bearing in mind, it's sold as seen, so there's no protection on it. They'll lift that off the shop floor, throw it in the back of a van. I could get even more damage before it gets to my house. But they don't have the new version of it. I don't know what the full price was, but it's not available to buy. The full price of the other one actually was the one Esteban £700. The full price was 1100. Wouldn't be worth it for a laminate top. But then I went to IKEA then. I went to IKEA. Do I see the shit chipboard crap they have and the price they're charging? I'm really thinking now I'm going to have to make my own cupboard. I can't make drawers, but see the price they're charging, like. I say, I'd be tempted to get the pine one. At least it's wood. If it's wood, you can fix it. Like, if it's laminate, you can't do nothing with it if it goes wrong. We'll see. The reason why I come up today, because the sale ends today on Oak Land, whatever you call it. So, no rush. I might forget about it in a couple of years. I want some storage in my house, like. Whenever my bedroom is finished, I'll have plenty of storage, but right now, bedroom's lying in bits. You wouldn't think the back end of that ship was rated to the front, would you? Big fat house on it right now. How's that? Where's my girl gone? It's gone very quiet. Luna! Luna! Oh, there she is. That's, I guess. That's how good Luna is. Luna is under control, ain't you, honey? I should have put your first jacket on, shouldn't I? After we get our chips, we'll put the wee jacket on. We're going to the city centre. That's a bit nice, we walk into the city centre, even if there's no lights. Past all the fancy apartments and all around the docks. But I mightn't bother taping it because nothing's going to show up. Nothing's showing up here, is it? Like? I'll stop taping here now. Well, for a wee walk now along the docks, there's a big boat going out now. Big Stena. Big Stena's going out in front of us. GoPro makes it look small. Very close here. You see when you're on a boat, it never moves. That looks quite fast there. Foggy, not big old pro problems, foggy. -1 about an hour ago, probably -2 now. Going to see Belfast at night time now. They've actually got that deer salt down here too, you know. Must be a very popular rocket spot at night time. Look, Luna's bird watching. Are you bird watching, Luna? You doing a wee bit of bird watching? There's Titanic now, all lit up. Never seen Titanic lit up. Wee red lights and all on. Titanic Exhibition Centre, whatever it is. No, Titanic Museum. There's Titanic Film Studios. They got the wee wall and all lit up. So you wouldn't see that during the day, would you? So we're going to see wee bits of Belfast lit up that we don't normally see. A wee generator going on there, probably making a move it now as we speak. Probably got a heater on in there to help the paint dry on one of the sets. I'm going to tape all this, like it's too cold to keep my hand out. See the exciting stuff close up, I'll get the camera back out again. There's the name now, Titanic Studios. It doesn't lit up very well, you know. You need a wee pee, don't you, Luna? So this is the actual dry dock. I got mixed up on this here, you know, a couple of times up and down here. Or these wee piers. Them wee piers, you hardly see them now, the wee knob was sticking up. This is the actual dry dock. You had Titanic and Oceanic and there's a couple other ones. Titanic wasn't in this slipway, she was in the next slipway. And they were building the two ships side by side. These steel columns, the ones that's lit up now, that was the gantry cranes they had. They didn't have the big cranes like Harry and the Wolf have now that move up and down railway lines. So you had to have a whole dose of cranes, depending on what part of the ship, because the cranes didn't move. So they built, the actual ship was built between these here, and they would have had gates across here keeping the water out. They just built the ship itself. They didn't fit it out here. You built the main empty hull, put the engines and all that on, and once that was built, you launched it. Because if you did everything, it was too heavy. After it launched, it then goes over to the dry dock, and it's in the dry dock where it gets fitted out. And I was a bit confused at the start. So there was actually two ships here. Luna's Pain, there were Titanic wasn't in this half, Titanic's in the other half. Them two blokes were. And I couldn't understand, and the axle, it was built on a slipway, and these steps now have levelled out. Look at that, Luna, puppy! A wee Belfast puppy, Luna. Wee black one. Where is he? Why are you playing up in the grass? They're up in the grass, pet. Up in the grass. I'll slip you up there. I want to see the baby, you know. See, you want somebody to play with your wee pup? Come to Belfast. Yeah. Other way, the other way. Two fellows over there. So, between these two gantries there and there, that was one ship here. They have it all marked out. All this grass, everything here means something. It's all, but the amount of grass tells you how many people there was of each class that died and stuff. So this is the one Titanic was that here now. So if you came back in Titanic times, this was actually a ramp. Do you ever see them on TV and they knock the blocks out and they go down the ramp and the chains dragging behind? It's a bit like that. So Titanic actually sat here like. Now I imagine after Titanic sailed, they started building another ship here. I think it was for them. Titanic, Oceanic, what's the other two? Oceanic, Britannic, that's the third one. I'm sure there was 4. So whenever Titanic sank, the main problem with Titanic was the rudder was too small. And where these ones were still being built here, they still finished them and they put on bigger rudders, so the ship would steer quicker. It's a bit like, you know when you're racing too quick in a car and you come up on the lorry. Now you're breaking the speed limit, you slam the brakes on, but they're old-fashioned drum brakes, and you hit the back of the lorry. Okay, you were speeding, but had you had better brakes and better tyres, you wouldn't hit the lorry. It doesn't make you a better driver, but you got away with it. So Titanic was going too quick. She was heading for the iceberg. They were too late in seeing it because they lost the binoculars, but had they had a better rudder, they could have avoided, they weren't going to stop the boat, but they could have avoided the iceberg. And that's what they done then, they put a better rudder on. One of them was a hospital ship in World War II and World War One. I'm getting ahead of myself here. One of them was a hospital ship in World War One, but the Titanic and all these and the sister ships were designed to go to America. And the Atlantic is free. Like I can tell you now, freezing fog all day, freezing. And when you go out in that water, it's even colder. So you don't want no sun decks. It's all wee portholes and small windows and all that, big rough seas. So she was designed to do that trip back and forward. That's before airplanes came in. And but the Germans were competing with them. The Germans, forget about wartime. Germany was competing with the transatlantic trade. They wanted big fast ships, and then they got the airship to try and be quicker than the most mover. And so before the end of the war, they wanted to knock the ships out anyway. They just wanted an excuse to knock them out. And they torpedoed the hospital ship. And it again then sank because it was stuck in the Mediterranean or somewhere, stuck somewhere hot. The folk were baked in it. They had all the portholes open. They were gasping for air like. The ship was never meant to be in such a hot climate. So whenever she got hit with a torpedo and started going down, every porthole was wide open like. Every door was wide open. Now, I have worked in wine factories in my time, and even though you're told, like my last job there, you weren't allowed to get the extra oxygen into the room. Seeing your way warm, you open a fire exit and not let on. Yeah. So they've done the same back then. So there's Titanic now lit up in red. I'll do a wee bit of video now on the GoPro on the way up, and on the way back I might get some photographs. And she's getting refreshments now. But it'd be nice if they did one half like this and they kept the other half a slipway. And it'd probably be very buckled concrete and all the rest, it looks shit looking. But it would still be nice to know the actual angle the ship went at. And you know what, but aye, so there's the rails there. This is the actual concrete here. I'm about to backtrack a bit. Here, see the actual rails here? That's what you want to see. That's the rails was there when the Titanic was being built. And then up here, see where the step goes up? That's where they leveled it out for tourists. Once you go up the step here, that's all. But if you took that away, the original slipway's underneath. See, people aren't going to pay £15 for a ticket to see a busted up concrete. Well, I like that. I like to see that concrete there, the wee rails. I don't know. My hand's getting cold. I've got a wee electric hand warmer over my emergencies. I'm going to have to switch it on very shortly, don't I? Well, I want to take a wee walk around Titanic. Do you mind the last time you ran it in front of the road? Well, no, that carry on. She's looking for a ball. Luna's been a very good shopper today, the God love the wee thing. I'm round looking for sideboards, and Luna's been very good with them in the car. So she deserves a wee city centre walk now, that's I reckon. It's so cold. My fingers are going numb now, Luna. Look at that, look, wee junction now. Remember we were Hornby trail step, I know how they work. See that there, look, there's no wee signals or nothing on that. You must just have to tug it and say go. Let's go from one track to the other. Hey, you know what I mean here? There's a car park over here. Where's the car park? And there's an air vent. That's that wall in front. Underground car park. See the heat that comes out of that grill? Well, check the heat out now. The heat blows up. There's a metal grill on top. Big fans inside the ventilators. Now, where the heat's coming from the car park or coming from something for this museum, I don't know. But there's heat. I see there's any heat. I don't see no steam. It must be turned off. Why don't we check this out here, Luna? So, the actual height of that there now, that's the height Titanic sat at. But I'd imagine that's the height when it's on the dry dock. When it's in the water would have been up a bit higher, right? So that's probably the height of what you was. If you came here to the dry dock now and you're looking up at Titanic and the boys banging on the rivets, that's the height you're looking at there. But compared to today's ship, it's only a wee yacht, isn't it? There's a girl there, no heat, boys. Nothing turned on, no fans going. Why you don't fall in the water, Luna? There's a wee pond down here. So you're going to see Titanic from different angles now. There's a professional photographer there taking proper photographs. He knows what he's doing. I need to fall into that pond one year. There's a wee step before it, and if the step wasn't there you wouldn't fall in, but the step trips you. Like there's a puddle there, like that puddle there looks like it's water. It's only a puddle. And then you go down here and this puddle's up with a pond. You get confused, do you would? Hey, you know what? The water's drained from it. So that is the pond there. It's that very rough edge. So the water's drained from it. Very frosted on. Or maybe the water drains every night when they close down, maybe. They turn on in the morning. Oh, foghorns are going. The boats are setting off foghorns. Well, bad accident when I come up to Belfast this morning. The car was sitting at the roundabout with the roofing all cut off and the people were lying on the road. The fire brigade, the ambulance wasn't tending them, the fire brigade was still tending them. No, I didn't notice the ambulance, but it could have been there, but I couldn't see with the fog. Right, Luna, we're sticking to the touristy route here now. Hang on, where have we got off? That there wasn't like that the last time, all this fencing here. Must be building something now. A loud land here, worth some money. So we're going to have to walk around this now. On this way, Luna! Not about taping this way, but I need to heat my hands up. So you got to stop taping and look at that there. How can I not tape that there walking down here? Like, oh fuck! See that there, boys? Tripping me up there. I nailed it over me. I'm going to get my wee hand warmer on now. These are wee electronic ones here. They charge up like a mobile phone. But the other thing is they go flat like a mobile phone too. Quite a while I'll do. Quite a while I'll do. They come with wee fluffy covers. I don't bother using the covers. So, I need to keep an eye on her here now. Like. So they're building something in there. Belfast is a development here, so it is. Hey now, where are you going? There's some poo way out there. Climb ropes to get a poo bag. There's a wee nomadic or so now. Last of the SS, not the SS, the last of the Starliners. Was it SS Star? I don't know. Star stuff, another. That's the last one remaining. Nomadic. I don't know what it stands for. Laura loves Titanic water. She loves it. She's getting too close to them ropes on the road right now. There's a big lump of grass between them ropes and the road. Luna, you're on the wrong side of the ropes. No, that's a Garrett. Oh, look at the wee bridge down here, all that up here, boy, for Christmas. No Christmas trees down here right now. I say them boys up in them apartments pay some money in the Ritz. There's a, what do you call it, the ice bowl place all that up. Don't think that's Christmas lights, I think that's just their normal lights. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Earlier on, the fog down here was quite dense when I arrived here. It looked all different in the fog, you know. I'm having to swap hands with this camera, so it might be a bit wobbly. My fingers just freezing. There's only so much you can do, like. All the tourists just sit on these steps to get the photographs taken with these glass panels. I'll tell you what, the noise in the motorway over there is very loud at night time. Some noise off it. It's louder than the foghorns. With all these trees lit up, them ones were wired up but they're not working. It's quite nice looking, isn't it? I'll say, I have problems putting the trees, the lights in my Christmas tree. How would you put the lights in them there? Some hassle. Airplane arriving on, I can hear the engines of an airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stories high in them building. Yeah, so they still got the Christmas tree up. But they swap hands now with this hand warmer now. These type wearing gloves. Yeah, I didn't expect it. It says 5 degrees today in the weather forecast, and I was expecting sunshine. When I left the house, it all was the usual. Oh, look, what are you at, Luna? Must be a wee mouse or something on that deck in there. Something attracting her attention. Oh, that's right, pet. It's supposed to be 5 degrees, and 5 degrees on a frosty day is lovely, so it is. Nice and dry, no wind. Fog the whole day. We only got 5 degrees, pet. 5 degrees come up in the car for what? 2 minutes? 2 minutes with 5 degrees coming down the M2 motorway. Last time I was here, I was thinking they were World War mines. See, they're very big mines out there. Them just the wee floaty things. They guide boats along the channels. Them big red things. Here we got your red and your green. Wee markers. I like a decking I got there in my backyard. That's a good decking. Is that not, you know, it's slippy? It is slippy. So it must be, I thought it was plastic. I don't know, is that wood or plastic decking there? For all the grip that's on it, you could try and slide that. That's it. No, you couldn't really. I was told, but it catch you out. There's no algae on it. It's slippy enough with no algae. Oh, the frost not there, boss. The frost and that. I was supposed to car camp tonight. No car camp tonight, it's cancelled. But doesn't mean we go home early. I'll have my chips there. I'll go back in car again, I'll have a cup of tea. The roads are going to be bad. You may as well go at 12 o'clock and there's less traffic on them, less chance of somebody crashing into you. Let's go home at rush hour. That's what I reckon. No, you got to go around that. There's definitely mice under this decking. She's not eating. There's mice under this decking here. She knows they're there. Come on now, pet. You can't even run it as like a cat, you know that. Lena, come on. Lena, we're going. We're going to get stuck. Come on, Lena. Go round this way, round the fence. Alright, Garrett. I was there running away in front of you and getting lost, or else you won't shift the horse. Maybe I should get a wee pet mouse, walk it on a lead, and then Luna will stay beside me. Come on out. I must get this chime thing going again over here. It's motion sensor. Wow. I thought it was broken last time. It's not chimes. As to let you hear the sounds you would have heard when you came here when they're building the ships during the time. Bad day went done. Let's see if she's going now. Whenever you came here in the time, you're a blind person and you come here and they're building ships, you don't see them building ships, you hear them building ships. You might smell them building ships. So this here is a noise. If you close your eyes now, you think you're running a shipyard and them boys banging the bits of metal and all together. So there's different sensors in it. These ones over here is going there now. You have to see after the other one. There's ones over here going. They weren't working out. It doesn't sound like 10,000 men right enough working, but really if you get them all to go, you need a crowd here. Cost right wee bit to build that, wouldn't it, like? Very heavy bits of metal. You see the wee silver ones on the outside and you think it's going to be wee musical chimes. But these big rusty ones in the middle, there's all the noise. Shut up! Oh! There's 3 sets of wee spinny things. They don't all go at the same time. Them ones are going there now. So you must need to have a crowd here to get them to go. Let's see if this one's going to go. Now they take turns. Right, look, you see it? So if you had a crowd here, you get all 3 of them going. You're going to spread your tail out, get them all going. Want the full workforce here. Yeah, we are now, all 3. That one's about to stop there now. I'll be exhausted trying to keep these going here. They just hand me a hammer, I can bang in them myself. Ah, that's it now, little. That one's having a kiss and all that. Fuck these lovers and they'll be divorcing each other and stabbing each other in a couple of years time. But it looks nice, doesn't it?
Total distance 1 mile. Total time
Only done 1 mile with the
32
car.
minutes and 20 seconds. Split pace 32 minutes,
Oh, no,
20
no, no.
seconds.